If you just stumbled across the channel, it's probably because somebody hit that like button before. And for those of you who hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Gotta cross the board. No, it's more than survival, baby. It's hardcore. Cockroaches, hard to kill, hard to ignore. The shadows I explore. Tell me more, tell me more. Cockroach love, it's a dirty affair. Legs intertwined, discuss it with fear. Cockroach creeping up my belly to my throat. She's what I miss, how about we add one more? Jeez, look at that cockroach. Jeez, look at that cockroach slipping through my fingers and my toes. I'm a baseball coach when they surround me like the roads. That I bought, teaching this rhyme, making them a fit to see night and dry. But he's afraid and a fool. I started by through the 3-inch tube. Cockroach love, it's a dirty affair. Legs intertwined, discuss it with fear. Cockroach creeping up my belly to my throat. She's what I miss, how about we add one more? Jeez, look at that. Creeping back to you. Roach rendezvous, so fifth is so cool.
Someone to save. I wanna tell you something new. You drove us both into a wall. I drive away into the night and I contemplate for a while.
Oopsies. calling?
You all the best I can, then I stop myself for a while.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome everyone to Late Night Crypto with Road Dogg. As you might have demised, I'm Road Dogg. And thank you for tuning in. We are just chilling out on the weekend, checking out boring Bitcoin as it has given us the most action today, hitting 58.8 where we are right now. Yay. We are just, my computer froze up. My mouse is frozen. That is crazy. Well, why don't we just have some technical difficulties? That would just be perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, I appear to be mouseless, and that would be, this is weird. What could go wrong? My sincere apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Sean, you're freaking fired again. Sorry, Road Dogg. Not awkward at all, is it? Not at all. Anyway, for anybody that is still here after that awkwardness, what the hell are we doing with own Bitcoin? Dang it, Sean. Didn't put the seat back or anything, man. Shout out to everybody who might still be hanging around here. Let's see who's got the patience to watch a Road Dogg Crypto. On a Saturday night, we got Sam Webb. We got Mr. Miles, who was first, said that Sam Webb's post is just a collective hallucination. Strega, all right? How's it going, Strega? Tacos, eggs, and bacon. Or tacos and bacon? Is that bacon? I can't see. It puts a bar there. Strega says DCA and more cowbell. And the old micey. Hey, there's Joe from Trade Intuition. Another YouTuber. If you're not watching him, you're not getting that alpha. Every day at 3 o'clock, right, Joe? I'm just watching Bitcoin be boring and the market be boring, and we just got the chart pulled up. Here we are below this red Ichimoku cloud, which is, you know, that means, hey, you're bearish. Just in case you didn't know, just a little reminder, you're in a bearish trend right now. It's always good to have that Ichimoku cloud that's there to just remind you which side of the fence that you're on and what you should be doing or not be doing or looking out for, I guess, because it's not fun being on this side of the fence. There's a little ray of sunshine coming in this little puke green color right over here. A little hopium, maybe we can get sucked back up in there somewhere. But right now here on the 1 hour, and I am on the 1 hour because why not? We are just watching Bitcoin, or others. We're watching crypto others. This is not even Bitcoin, folks. I'm just going to give it up today. Bitcoin that we are watching now on the 1 hour chart, still below the red Ichimoku cloud, still bearish. Nice, still little sliver of green over here. We are touching that cloud. I like that. That makes us feel a little better. And we're just hanging tight. Low liquidity, I guess you would say, low activity. Nobody out here really out shopping much for Bitcoin or altcoins especially. Just nobody hanging around. Just us hardcore people. All 6 of us, see? Even on tonight. Just people got other stuff to do, to where the money goes where the attention, the money flows where the attention goes, is to say. So how is that good old crypto market going right now? Look at all that red. It's like, oh wow, Rune. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is when you need to look at the market and say, well, is this a good time to start buying some of this stuff? Are there some sales out here that maybe we should be taking advantage of? Some creases, some late summer sales, buying early for Christmas. You know, they say they got sales going on in Christmas, so if they really jack those prices up, I expect these altcoins will probably be jacked up around that time too. We're all hoping, right, for a good Q3. Well, I think you gotta get ready for them Q3s or Q4s, right? Q4s. And the only way you can get ready for those Q4s is to keep your eye out for them little Labor Day weekend sales. Am I right? Am I right? You can either be sad because prices are down, or you can look at this as a blessing, man. This is time to stock up, baby. Let's get ready. Cool. Could be. Let's take a look at the market before we get too all wired up. Let's get some censuses about us, okay? Get some censuses about us. What do the big dogs say? Now, we looked at Bitcoinio, but the day's the last day of the month, so I guess we ought to maybe look at Bitcoin on a monthly thingy thing. And would I be lying to say that we are at a resistance area? I mean, can you see a resistance area? I mean, this is a support area. We can see that. And am I crazy to think that we're in a big, humongous, giganormous channel? Whew. Lordy mercy. Lordy mercy. We on the monthly candles. This is where we gotta start facing some bitter realities here. Or some bitter possibilities. By your basic traditional TA for anything channel related, well, you got a topsis and you got some bottoms and you got a middle. You can even divide this middle up into its little sections. Why shucks, baby, you can even throw a fib on it and fib it out with a special little fibby fib thing. There's a lot you can do. I can't, but you gotta find how to do it first, and right now I can't seem to find my little magic. There you are. How'd you get all the way down here, man? You're always in the way, and then I can't find you when I need you. I still need you. I think I'll keep it white. That could give us a where's that place at 48. We went down to those areas before. What gets wick gets candlesticks is that's a saying. Let's flip it over on regular candles and look at that big old wick we got right there. And you're talking about buying right now? I don't know. Well, this is only Bitcoin we're looking at here. We're hoping for support there at that 9 monthly moving average. And we haven't kind of confirmed that, but our candle's not through playing around. She's broke it plenty of times here the last 3 months. We've been bearish. We've been just messing around with that 9 monthly moving average. And it's not been fun. Not been fun. Not in area one. Not in area one. Like I say. I like my little half line better than I do this lower trend line right here. But it's got to be realistic about Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going to affect the market, right? So we've got a lot of people probably looking at the monthly candle close here on Bitcoin and everything. We definitely had a place we'd like to see her go back up. Am I right? Am I right? You got your 21 moving average coming. Oh my gosh, at $43. Now we have not seen that one in a while. Price hasn't touched it since we were down at 26 and jumped off of it and made this little trend line that we just drew here. Is there a chance to there's always a chance to come back to that trend line. It's hard to say, folks. I mean, we all want it to go up. We all wanted to break up to all new highs, and for this to be some kind of flag, we do. Is it going to be? I don't know. I mean, even the cloud suggests some areas that could be crazy to touch. Not that it needs to. Well, we did have, there is that warning sign on the monthly on the MACD that we keep mentioning because, well, somebody's got to talk about it, or else we forget until it's too late and say, oh yeah, how did we miss that? And it's like, well, and man, she just keeps it closing up just a little bit. If we spread our candles wide, it doesn't look as bad. That little sock pocket just looks a little bit more friendly. When you start squishing them up, I don't know, man. We got to keep our eye on that. What do you guys think? What do you think is about ready to happen here in the market? You think we're going to flag out and take off skyward? Because if we are where we were back here in the market, yeah, to scale that we could go up there. On the weekly, we are, and the weekly close will be tomorrow, but we got a lot of ground. We would have to recover 61,200 to close positive on the weekly here. Get above that 9 moving averages there. It would be wonderful. Else we're getting really close to this green cloud over here. I think you guys can see that, right? Yeah. So, back to the altcoins. That's why I like to come to total 3 and just zoom out too. Now, what you got going on monthly? What's your story look like on the MACD? Are you looking kind of just like Bitcoin? Because I follow Bitcoin. I hear what you're saying. She is below the 9 moving average, and the 21 is down here below the 50, which is has a little bit of a bearish slant, a little bit more so than Bitcoin. So will altcoins get more juicy? It looks like they've got a chance to come back to where they were before. There's a lot of support right there, around $480 billion. So if you were to go on a big old buying spree of altcoins right now, as juicy as the prices are, the charts are telling us there is a probability that they may get even more juicy. They're like, you sound horrible, you sound bearish. I'm just reading what the charts are telling me. Now on the weekly, we're not looking that bad. For real. Too bad. Other than this big old cloud that's about to suck us up into it. or has a potentiality to do that. But we still got that was good. We got all these smaller moving averages crossing over the 200. We haven't got the 100 to do it yet, but it can happen. That's the next one. That's the laggard. So in my opinion, the flow, the momentum is shaping up nicely. We just got a little bit of a pullback, but it doesn't rule out maybe a few weeks of being down here before things start turning up. So. Drinking some coffee. Justin Crypto says CXAN. Sam says to the downside. Can you check out Bella? Bella's at 14 or 0.01's headed to $1 easy. Bell was a big deal. That's why the SEC is calling it security, but you can buy on Uphold. Huh, interesting. Well, we had CXAM first, right? If I can find it first on crypto. Okay, I don't see that yet. We'll come back to that in Dex Tools. Let's go with Vela. KuCoin's got it. See ya over here. KuCoin. I'm on the weekly and probably need to come down. That's nice on the weekly. Getting some rejection off the 21 moving average. This one looks good. She looks strong so far. She's at an areas of resistance right now. Let me, since I haven't looked at this in a while, let me pull back and make sure my fibs are lined up and everything here. That is a trend line. It's not the greatest trend line. It was more like this. So you got this double bottom scenario. We just look where we have been. Something it's just something I recommend people do. I notice it's not done a lot on, always looking for the current little thing that we're in at the moment. But if you look back where you came from, that can help you figure out where you're going, right? I mean, this whole reason we're hoping this would be a double bottom down there is because it gave us a measured move, which is right up here in this area, about 0.0173, 174-ish. So that's a great target. It's also up at the 0.5 Fibonacci, so you got a little confidence for this little area to be a good target. I do recommend taking some profits every chance that you get. My strategy utilizes the fibs, and I take, that was not what I was trying to do, utilizes the fibs, and I try to take profit at each little rung of the ladder. Simple strategy. Just like old Grandpappy said, boy, you gotta scoop that cream off the top of that there milk. Woo woo. It's been a wild week with a wild weekend. So you got the double bottom scenario there, and then you've also got what, immediately, if you're looking for local patterns and stuff and you connect the dots, you're going to get something that looks like a rising wedge. What's right to the downside? 68%. According to Thomas Pikowski, the accurate statistic on this is 60% chance that she can break to the downside, leaving you with a 40% chance that she can just break to the upside and whoop your bottom butt. with a big old parabolic move to the upside. She can't do that in a bullish market. We're not really in that bullish type of market, or it's not showing itself right now. But I tell you what, on the daily for Bello, it does look good, man. The Ichimoku cloud is giving a thumbs up for that looks beautiful. This is what we want to see when we're looking at Ichimoku cloud and we're coming through a nice thick one. This is what you always see, man. We want to see. You got this nice thick cloud, and then you get this little sliver of green one here, and price is nowhere near it. And she's staying all slivery. And that's just indicative that this is a nice, strong move, and it's got some potential. What we don't want to see... Oh, good, it's not there. Can we go back? We'll stick with Velo over here. So Velo, when we got our fibs pulled, it's at a resistance area, so she probably will get a pullback. And even if she breaks this structure here, I wouldn't look for it to come all the way back down to. I mean, she can. Don't get me wrong, she can do it, but it's showing a lot of support down here at 0.012. So a revisit of that area could be in the play. Doesn't have to be. I don't want to get your hopes and dreams up. I mean, but if she were to come up here, she could shoot up quickly to this area and then come back and maybe, you know, start retesting those areas again. But most likely what we usually expect to happen here is for some rejection right here. Bella. Let's say the other one was CXAN. Okay, well maybe that was something else. Maybe it was a typo or something. Justin Crypto says competitor to XRP. Oh, CXAN. Oh, gotcha. Justin says Velo could change lives. Possibly, it's moving gold digitally. Cool. Says I've been in the game a long time, bro. This one is a gem. We are so early. I think we've done this before, but I can't remember. Velodrome. I mean, I've heard a lot of people talk about aerodrome. It's got a strong buy on the trader side right now. Technical analysis grade of 92 for the setup, so they must be liking that rising wedge. Let's see what we got. Investor grade, there's neutral / sales. Got 53, fundamental grade 53%, technology grade 51%, valuation grade 16%. A lot of them I've seen lately have been sitting about that valuation grade. So a little bit leaning toward overbought or overvalued versus undervalued on this side. But it is not, you wouldn't say it's overvalued. Zero. I was anything, 5 below, maybe even 10 below. I would put in that category. It's at 16 right now. Circulating supply is 7.3 billion, with a total supply of 23, almost 24 billion. All-time high with this was 3 years ago. It went to 229. So, let's see what you got, Bill. It went 229 and it's at a penny and a half. That's worth noting. That's noteworthy. That's got my degen just all tingly. I've got a tingly degen and I don't know what to do with it. It is buzzing around just all tingly. I'm just trying to clear this chart out, man. What am I racing here? My dude. There we go. Now, are there chances that she can make that $2 again? Maybe. I don't know. September 2021. That's the one. The last little leg we had. Let's dice her and slice her up and see what it says. Well, it's going to give us, even the fibs are going to give us the obvious over here, saying you got to get past 32 cents first, man. So that will be the first target. And that's pretty good from where we are right here. Less than 2 cents, a little bit more than a penny, so not much else that we can go by. That was, and then April 22. We're best just to go with what we've got down here. Trend line's going that way, and I think we've already got it. Yeah, we already got her pipped out, didn't we? Yeah, swing high and swing low. Tell me where price is going to go. Swing it to me, baby. Main target be looking for would be 0.02 to take some profits. 0.024 would be another nice one. Don't know that she's ready to go up there the 0.03 just yet, but now this is on the weekly chart for Velo. This is a longer term look at the play, and it's not, I wouldn't say it's going to be a smooth ride. There is that little sliver of green up here, then some red showing up on our Ichimoku cloud. That's suggesting, you know, some choppy chops could be a happening. And she's not in the greatest formation right now if you're looking at that, but if you're just looking at the trend line that she's got, which is what I'd recommend. She's kind of noisy down here, man. Kind of noisy. There we go. Lots of give and take. She made it above the 800 moving average on the 4 hour. That's a big deal to me. That's good. So if the others, and that's this over here, this is, or the total 3, still on its way down, possibly trying to round out here. It may be rounding out. We need to round out, not to make a lower low than what we got over here, but that should, you know, realistically, that should have an effect on Mellow, and it should kind of bring her down. So you'd have to go with this little trend line here that she looks like she's broken, and zoom in on the 1 hour to see if you have or not. And I would say that, yeah, she's going to be a little choppy herself. So short term. Remember, this was a resistance area right there. So it looks like short term, you're going to be able to possibly buy her back down here. She could come back to the bottom of the trend line, wherever that might be. That's where the fibs come in really kind of handy right now. And it does suggest that this little area where the 200 moving average is hanging out, 0.013. Maybe below, but 0.013. Why, she might have to angle her way down here and just bounce off of it there. Who knows what she's going to do, but just like Shatira's hips, my fibs don't lie. The fibs don't lie. And just like Shakira's hips, they just often mesmerize. I see good momentum things going on. I'm on, what, a 2 hour time frame here. Oh, we're spending our time looking at Vela. Let's take a look at Caspa. She has 16.1, so we still haven't broken out of the 16 cent area quite yet, have we? Still looking at 17.7, and I don't know that it would stick any more this time than it has the last time we were up there in that area, or even trying to get up there. Lots of resistance up there, and just flip-flop some of these bigger moving averages. Let's go to a bigger time frame. Here we're on the 4 hour. That's a major one. That's a pretty good one. And the devil's in the details, and Caspa's just making a deal with the devil right now. And I know I hate to be the one to break the news. It's like Entertainment Tonight. You heard it here first. She's right there. Right there. She's right there. Right there. We caught him in the act. She's touching it right now. Right now. Y'all need to get a room. This is just not right. I'm on the 4 hour. You shouldn't even be doing that in front of us right now. Y'all zooming in on the one. Look. But that line's not here right now. Because you zoomed into what's happening here, man, Caspa. This 1 minute chart looks beastly rough. I wouldn't advise you looking on that. She'll probably turn around right here. Maybe she's not dying right now. She's dropping like a rock as we speak. Right? She's playing with the devil on the 4 hour. That's what it is. Y'all call me crazy if you want to, man. I'm telling you. She's played around. She's not. This ain't Casper's first rodeo with old Lucy right here. Yeah, they've been partying on the weekends and whatnot for a while. Looks like. We just happened to catch right in the act, man. Prices right there on it. We caught them. Oh, that was a big thrust right there. Oh, we got to move on from this, people. My eyes can't handle this. This is we a late night show, but we ain't that kind of show. They mean nasty. We're gonna work to a different time frame here. That was just change that channel. Wow, there's a shoulder. There's some head here. Which is another. We're going to go somewhere. We're just going to go to a different coin. Is that all right? Filecoin. That's a good distraction. Files. Filing cabinets, files, board, statistic files, whatever, files, baseball, yeah, that kind of thing. What are we doing here? This looks like what is this? This looks like a squiggly mess. Clear that up, man. What's gotten into you? If I turn my moving averages off, I'll forget to turn them back on. And then you won't get all the cool, juicy insights of the moving averages, because I'll be fibbing out. Filecoin, you suck. What are you doing, man? If I had to make a call, which makes no sense on this particular time frame, it looks like she's retesting this trend line, but that trend line makes no sense to me. When they start cutting through candles like that, I start questioning them. Probably came from a bigger trend, a bigger time frame. Probably, yeah, I believe that's what it was. That's a weekly thing. Makes sense on the weekly. Perhaps that's where we should interpret it. There's a lot less noise to interpret this on the weekly. Don't get all that confusion. Why, look, it's the nice, sleeker, slimline version of Filecoin. A lot better than trying to get in here on the 4 hour and... What the hell's it doing? I can't... Is that a shape? What is this? We got a dingle-dangle with a rounded shape that's also a triangle that's got a 9th degree, a 9 ball in the corner pocket. What's going on? Namaste, baby. Zoom out on the weekly. That's what the bigger money would be looking at right now, saying, should I be buying this right now? She came back, she did a possible double bottom area here. I like that idea. I like that chances. If indeed that this is the bottom. And it has been for several times before, and even hung out and couldn't touch it. Just had to float right above that bottom like, I'm not touching you. I want to touch it, but I'm not going to touch it because that might be a lawsuit, but I want to touch it, but no. Yeah, you were perving out back there, weren't you? Filecoin. Right now, it is saying that our little accumulation will sadly be over when we come back up and retest this little 236 fib, this support resistance area that we got right. It even stretches back all the way back here. The magical fib will point the way. Look, all you got to do is look to the left. The fib says, look here, grasshopper, look to the left. Look to the left. Bring it to the left. We just draw a line all the way back there, so it makes sense. So that's at 496, and she's sitting at 351. Making me think, why did he pull that out? You got something here? Oh, that's... No, if you take that wick to account, if you take that other wick into account in this area here, that's 5%. That's doable. That might be doable, and our target's up there, and that gives us 7.7 to 1 risk to reward ratio. That's doable, but that's if you jump on down here. 351. We're on the weekly time frame. That's 2. Now we got to come in and see if it makes any sense down here. Well, sure it does. I believe she does. I believe she's coming down here. Oh, I like that even better. Wow, shucks, partner. That could be a 10 to 1 for real, what? 61% to get back up there to 496. She ain't through playing to the downside, though. Oh, she had a 618, though. She might get tricky. She might get tricky, too. Yeah, tricky, didn't care. I would layer in on this little sucker if I wanted to try to do this one. I would. Technically, I am. We have to go back and look at you again. I do not like this for risk to reward one bit, but I wouldn't mind nibbling more down here at 318 could come into the picture. I like it, the 318 price. That's got a nice stop loss below what makeshift trend line here that's kind of cheating on this little smaller time frame. Don't ask questions, Ethel. Just ride with it. What? I don't know what that means. From that perspective, a little bit of patience and a little bit of luck and a little bit of sugar makes it go down all the way to 316 and then maybe bounce out. I like that idea. The sound effects are free tonight. Can you do that? That's just how I look at it. I'm just saying. That's just one way I can see one of it. It's a possibility. But that's not degen at all. That's not like, I gotta get in now. That's like, oh, you gave me one I gotta wait for. Oh, you suck, road dog. I know, I'm not popular with the degens right now because the market just ain't giving us that unless you want to short it, baby. I like Ave, not for shorting, but I don't know. She might be doing something short. Short with, she's flirting with the trend line. She's flirting heavy with it. I think she already broke it technically. She broke it once. She knows she's getting ready to sneak out of the house, man. She got whoa. Oh, she already put a fast one right there. I didn't see that. Tighten it up. She flipped the underside. I think you moved the boundary line there, honey. Maybe. At least gives you a place you can come down to, right? Which, well, this happened to be about right there where you'd find support anyway. In my opinion, Ave is on her way down, Miss Ave. This would be if you're actually looking to take a short, this would be the setups that we would be looking for. Your traditional bearish, possible bearish retail. I mean, there's a possible one here, but it didn't stick, did it? But this one doing it up here. I would look for some divergence, man. What are we on? A 4-hour chart? Have you got any divergence? Any kind of on the bigger ones? I don't see an everything right there. I sure don't. I don't see no divergence. You have to go by blind faith, ladies and gentlemen, that she's just going to do the right thing, and that right thing is go to a bigger price on the lower price on the downside, retest some of these areas, and it may be a choppy, bumpy ride. It may not. You may look back at this and that sucked. This is an interesting thing right here. It looks like the dragon. What is that thing? You had a 382. You tried to stick on a 382? Good luck with that short. I don't know that I could do it. I mean, that is where you would technically, logically do it. It's a great place to do it. You get a great setup doing it. I'm just looking at what the fibs are saying, man, because usually if we stick here at this 382 fib, she can do some damage to the upside. No lie. But she's got to hold it, but it looks like she's doing a good job, right? So put that in your back pocket. But if you were looking for short, I mean, you got the trend line, you got the whole setup right here. You got the perfect, it is the perfect setup for taking a short right here. You got rejected. It's like, get in now. Or maybe you want to be safer and see the levels get broken. You can do that. I mean, you'd miss all the yummy yums up here, but you can. That's a 10% of the move, and that's where most of the money is made. But you know, what? So now you're in a conundrum. You got some conflicting information. What's the smart thing to do? Well, the smart thing probably is to wait, to be honest with you. I mean, if you really want to look deep inside and ask your inner spirit guide what the smart thing is, I think he would probably agree with me and say, it's probably, you might want to wait. But, you know, the DJ inside of you saying, screw you, road dog. You don't know nothing. You don't even know me. You're just some little dude on YouTube. You're just a clown on the internet. Hiding behind some face paint. And I'm going to say, yes, I am. And I'm going to ask you, this is a reminder. Would you take financial advice from any old clown on the internet? I'm just saying. But I like what it's doing here. There might be a little. The risk reward ratio is not looking that great to me. Well, of course you don't have it. You put it right up here, right above because she comes back up past this area. This is probably not going to work in your favor anyway. That's 5%. That's a 2-to-1. I'm not crazy about that. Can you do better? I believe I can. I'm going to pull a fib again because I pull my fibs all the time. All the time. That's 618. You know you want it. You know you can almost taste it. It tastes very lemony sweet water. Almost like pine sol. That kind of lemony pine freshness coming in. Yeah. That could be a 3.6-to-1 risk reward ratio. For the setup, that's like you're going in now. What say you, market? Are you for real? What are you doing here on the smaller time frame? I mean, for real. Those moving averages, where'd you go, baby? For real? Are we doing this one? I got a position trade on this one. I'm just trying to say the deeds. What's you got going on here? $104 could be. Well, that could be going on for Ave. A measured move, which has no guarantee to hit, but if you put it at the actual breakout, is suggesting that it can come down here. There are other target areas, $92. Ave, what you doing? You made us some money and now you're trying to, what you trying to do? You trying to scare us? Oh, lordy, look right there, it's written in the chicken bones. There was another point of resistance right there saying, baby, so it looks like she's got some good short potential. You know you want to short it. Shut up, DJ, and get thee behind me. But don't do any funny business. Last time I told you to go there. We're not talking about it. You got some other trend lines here you got to get past, man. Keeping it real with you. Below the 200 moving average, it might have a little something going on here. Well, I'll probably be playing this little sucker off stream. I got a little position bag that I can. No, we'll see. 4 hours got a 200 moving average there at 113. So we're close enough. Yeah. I still kind of like this one. This trend line, though, I would wait for it to get broken, actually. that for a more conservative trade. So you got that if you're looking at this being a resistance. So it'd be like getting in early, right? So I'd throw that idea out. But I would also throw this as a more conservative one. And that would be to wait till it breaks below 125. And your risk reward ratio would be, it would be worse. This would be more of a spot trade. That's about 2 to 1. I mean, you can put it up above here, lowers that a little bit, makes it more of a 3.5. I put it right down to where it goes 3.7 to 1. That's pretty decent. That's 4%, 6%. That is according to comfort level there, but that's a more realistic one, and that would be to wait till she breaks this area. So maybe a little patience on that one. Might be one setting up pretty nicely there. This market is kind of boring and red and trying to go to the downside. What has happened here on the 6 minutes since we have been away? Did we come down to some lower target areas? Did we finally start to dropping on the old bitty Bitcoin on the scary chart? It looks horrible. It looks frightening. Well, so much for the little sliver of green on the 1 hour. You suck. 4 hour, we are below. Ooh, that's nice and thick though. We are below the non-moving average. 50 is still curiously way above here. I find that very interesting on this time frame. Some people see a diamond forming on the bigger time frame. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it was on that or not. I think it's the bigger one. You know. I'm seeing a fallen wedge structure kind of starting to form out a little bit. Now that could be cool because, well, why shucks, those are one of the funnest ones to play. Well, they break to the upside 68% of the time. After they play out about 70% of the way through the triangle, that is. And, you know, these little guys, they can get kind of pointy like them little elf shoes, and 70% of the way is way down here. So can you dig it? We told you it was a falling wedge. Yep, and the little suckers can't go they can go for a minute. I'm just saying. But they sure are fun. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Be careful. Tomorrow is Saturday, and we got the topsy-turvy weekends going on. We are so early, says Justin Crypto. Is Tokenmetrics free to use? Parts of it are, and then there's parts that are paid, or you can get them, instead of doing a subscription, you can get one of their bots. Or one of their NFT things. That was kind of cool. That's what I got. Casper Velo is all you need, fam. Lucy's just chilling. Velo's beautiful. Well, guys, thanks for hanging out. Took a look at Velo, took a look at Casper, took a look at a few coins. And there's just not much going on in the market other than Total 3 just wants to dump on us as we speak. Total 3 off 5 moving averages, half flip bearish 200, the 100, the 50, and now we've got the rejection, ladies and gentlemen, of the 9 beneath the 50. Will she cross bearishly over the 21? Well, that remains for us to see on another day here on the Road Dog Crypto Show. Tune in next week when we just flat out kill this whole market. You weren't supposed to tell. The butler did it. Colonel Mustard. Level by level, even. We're taking a nosedive. What's going on? They try to shake us out of this market here on another weekend. Again, I will say, if you get scared and start selling out, because you're scared. Yep. They will try to shake you out. If you own spot, you need to hold tight. And the coins that you're convicted of. We'll be back again tomorrow. Take care. And stay safe.
Come on, come here, bud. Come on. You freaky dog. I don't need to
Sunday. Tomorrow is Sunday, yes. And then tomorrow, the next day would be Labor Day. So it's going to be kind of a drab market, probably.
finish line. If you gotta know the truth was gonna let you go. It was fine, never mind. Unpredictable.
Every day, sadly, can't be a green candle in the market.
Blow it up like supernova. In the nighttime, hit my hotline. Sharing secrets, you wish really was part your life.